Time for Heat 2, and it's Senior Rotax. It's Heat 1, Groups A versus B. And look at that, a capacity 36 strong grid. Here's your starting order. Sverre Ubben was the fastest driver overall in time qualifying earlier on today. He'll be a Belgian all front row. Boluet, who was fastest in the slower group, lines up on the front row. Recent crowned British O-Plate champion Macaulay Bishop lines up alongside Jaden Teen, who's also on a bit of a roll at the moment on row 2. Row 3, it's Jan Pinto and Tom Longnois, with Knud Nielsen and Wood Kirstens running at the top 4 rows. Completing the top 10, Julian Glosman and the defending champion, Kai Hunter. New colours this year for the 385. No longer with DHR, now Hunter Motorsport. Omar Ganoum and Jort van Wyk round out row number 6. Lauren Legault from Canada and the Netherlands, Sam Bergstein complete row 7. Danny Shields, Artyom Sestikovs, Tino Sidler, Roman Rodionovs, Leonardo Principali and Gustav Uzakovs rounds out the top 20. Uzakovs apparently has not crossed the timing beam, according to what I'm seeing at the moment. Then follow that up with Christoph Sala, David Altleichner, Scott Westhoven's, Puck Gubbles, Freddie Ingram, Alexandru Volta, Laro Kuhernidze, Luka Den Hartog, Vasil Apostolowski from Macedonia, ahead of Bram Blomp, Noyus Gerolaitis, Dante Sima, Noah Carlson, Marta Spike, Benjamin Van Hees, and Ralph van der Paver. That is your 36 strong grid. So 10 minutes plus an additional lap. Champions over the years include Dylan LaHaye, Joe Turney, Sean Butcher and Kai Rilets, amongst many, many others through the Roll of Honour. So it is going to be down to Sverre Ubben and Boluet on the front row to control the pace. Red lights are on the gantry, out of the final corner, into the tram lines. Lights are on. Lights are out first time. We're underway for seniors for 2024 as Sverre Ubben tries to control the field heading into turns 1 and 2, and a big incident just outside of the top 10. It's caused pinball wizardry at turn number 2, and someone's already had the exhaust baffles knocked off the back of their cart. The 371, Christoph Sala, the Austrian, started 21st and has tumbled to the back end of the order. Someone slowing, coming down the Europolan. Not too sure who that might have been, but there's going to be a change for the race lead. Sverre Ubben has lost out, and it's Jaden Teen that leads the way. Sverre Ubben in second. Third, it's Macaulay Bishop. Fourth, it's Boluet. Into turn 10 they go for the first time. As a couple of drivers coming together through turn number 10, but it's going to be Jaden Teen, who has won multiple different engagements this year so far. He leads by 6.5 tenths as Bishop looks to go up the inside. As Sverre Ubben into turn 2, makes the run through and gets the job done. Jan Pinto now up behind Sverre Ubben and is now 4th. Heat stay is all about conservation, keeping your nose clean, gaining those places as Sverre Ubben could be under threat very shortly. And gets a touch from the 393 of Jan Pinto. Kai Hunter's trying to get up the inside of Boluet through at turn number 8. They nearly clash sidewalls and side pods, and Hunter manages to force the issue round the outside, but it's 4 wide out of turn 9. Everyone's scrabbling for traction. And big moment! Big moment there. That was the 314 that just mounted over the right side. Tom Longnois on Kai Hunter. And Kai Hunter, you can see by the body language, Tom Longnois went for a lunge that was not really on, and it took out the defending champion on the first race of the season. That means that Longnois is not going to be on Hunter's Christmas card list anytime soon. Meantime, the battle continues onwards, and Freddie Ingram very much has got his elbows out, gets through on Sverre Ubben at turn 5. And with that is Knud Nielsen. He's just got through as well in the meantime. Oh dear, the battle lines are more. Oh, there's another incident through, this time through turn 7. And it was the 336 that went for the move. Tino Sidler. And he's stuck. Oh, at the most precarious of places coming out of the turn 7 chicane. So Leonardo Principali out. Omar Ghanum out. Kai Hunter out. Never would I have thought that that would have happened within the first 3 minutes of the opening heat of the season. So we get back to the sharper end of the field, and there is Knud Nielsen trying to close on in, and there's a scramble. That looks to be the 357. Sestikovs running with MRG Racing. And Marta Spike running with RM Latvia. The team using the Sony carts, and is side by side. He's got behind her Christoph Sala, who goes up the inside as well. Oh, that was very, very close indeed. And there's another cart mounting the back of another one. Again, it's just people just trying to go for gaps that really aren't quite there, or trying to make, opportunities out of a situation that may not come their way, as we get a nice little exchange through into turn number 10. And Darren Smith, if you think Jarno Otmir is racing, he doesn't race in Rotax, he races elsewhere. We've got a cart pulling into pit lane. Roman Rodinovs is now out. So is Sidler. Boluetta's ended up down in 29th. But Jaden Teen has pulled away quite a big old gap, just under 2.1 seconds. It's a DHR 1-2 at the moment, thanks to Macaulay Bishop, Jan Pinto, Julian Klausmann, and Freddie Ingram, who started 25th, is now running P5. Lauren Legault, in the meantime, is trying to close in on Sverre Ubben. Latest casualty, that was Noah Carlson pulling into pit lane. So Teen leads as we hit half-time by 2.2 seconds ahead of Macaulay Bishop. Jan Pinto rounds out the top 3. Followed by Julian Klausmann, Freddie Ingram, Jort van Wyk, Knud Nielsen. Sverre Ubben is now behind, is behind Freddie Ingram, it looks like. Well, Lauren Legault, Bram Plomp has made up 20 positions. Gustav Zusakovs in 11th, and, well, so if anyone asks about any... right, Sandro Riccio, Enzo, father and friends are watching live from snowy Finland. Thank you very much. So, Derek Smith and the Speedway guy, they are not neither of them are racing in this category or in this championship. So, move by the 323 of Jort van Wyk. And that was on the 369 of Freddie Ingram. That's a change for 5th place. They now come through turn number 6 and head down the Europlan. So thank you very much for... I was just actually about to say that, Optic Danny, that he's running with Misha Sharudin and Jimmy Broadbent as Super GT at the Nürburgring this weekend. In a M4 GT4, I think. We've had a rate of attrition. Gustav Zusakovs might be the latest casualty in what has also been a dramatic filled opening heat. But we now have 7 laps completed so far. Sverre Ubben has just put in the fastest lap of the race, 55.421. Got 3 minutes to go. And at the minute, well, Jort van Wyk is closing in on Julian Klausmann through turn 7. Now into the sweeper here at 8. Next to nothing between them, but Freddie Ingram is not hanging around either. Knud Nielsen's battling away with Sverre Ubben, and that's for 7th place. Lauren Legault and Bram Plomp aren't that far behind. Top 10 after the previous lap were covered by 7.7 seconds. And Jaden Teen continues to fractionally extend that lead at the front end of the field, whereas Jort van Wijk is looking for a move to get through on Julian Klosman for that 4th place. So through into turn 4, now into 5. And into the right-hand 180-degree hairpin here at turn 6. Yes, Clinkers, Jaden Teen is absolutely flying at the moment. Consistent, fast laps, and kept his head a little bit cooler than a few people that have done so. So, Luca Den Hartog has just dropped to 30th, so we still have 30. Out of the 36 starters still competing in this opening heat. So, just realised that they are having to track Gustav Uzakovs by the old-fashioned method because there's no transponder on the 304. Another driver that has become the latest retirement, Benjamin Van Hees, was halfway up the field, started 35th, was 17th, and has just pulled off to the side of the circuit, and that's on the inside on the grass at turn number 9. And still, this battle continuing on. This is for 4th, 5th, 6th and 7th. So Sverre Ubben quickly getting past Knut Nielsen a couple of laps ago, and has now made it to possibly getting into the top 5 at least. So Jaden Teen is already making his way into turns 1 and 2. We head on to the penultimate lap. Lap 11 out of 12. There's going to be multiple places exchanged because Julian Klosman has lost out not just 4th, not just 5th, and also 5th now. Sverre Ubben could have had the opportunity to get through on Julian Klosman. Klosman now down to 6th place, so that means Jort van Wijk is 4th, Freddie Ingram 5th. Let's see, can there be a little bit of pressure applied? Sverre Ubben goes for the move through into turn 9, neatly done. That's P6 for the Belgian driver. So the timer has expired, and next time around, we now head back to our race leader, Jaden Teen from the Netherlands. And starts off the 12th and final lap of this race with a 2.2 second advantage over Macaulay Bishop. Jan Pinto in 3rd place. Jort van Wijk having to hold off on this final lap. Freddie Ingram from KR Sport in the 369 entry. Sverre Ubben, Julian Klosman. Knut Nielsen has also started closing in the dying stages, along with Lauren Legault, the Canadian based out of Montreal, rounds out the top 9. Jaden Teen continues to show that he is going to be a one to be reckoned with at every single championship he competes in. So, out of the final corner, it's been attrition filled, it's been dramatic, but Jaden Teen, it's been faultless. The Dutch driver takes the win in the opening heat by 2.5 seconds ahead of Macaulay Bishop, making it a DHR 1-2. Jan Pinto 3rd, Jort van Wijk 4th, Freddie Ingram 20 places up the order to finish in 5th. Sverre Ubben, Julian Klosman, Knut Nielsen, Lauren Legault and Bram Plomp round out the top 10. One position away from making the top 10. From last on the grid, finishes 11th, Ralf van der Pavert in 11th place. Ahead of Latvia's Artyom Sestakovs, Danny Shields, Lado Kulhanice, David Outlechner ran out the top 15, with Macedonia's Vasil Apostolowski in 16th. Christoph Saller from Austria 17th, ahead of quite a few Dutch drivers, Scott Westhovens, Dante Sima, Sam Bergstein, Puck Gubbels and Wout Kirstens, who ran out the top 22. Tom Langlois finished 23rd, ahead of Boluet, with Marta Spike Noya Sherolaitis, Alexandru Volta, and Gustav Zusakovs rounding out the 28 finishers. In that race, Benjamin Van Hees broke down on lap 8. Luka Den Hartog, Noah Carlson, Tino Sidler, and Romans Rodionovs retired on lap 3 and 2, respectively. Biggest disaster for Kai Hunter, the defending champion. The incident involving Tom Langlois taking him out on turn 10 on lap 2. And then Omar Ganoum and Leonardo Principali out on the opening lap.